All right, I want to welcome everybody to our 2022 Major League Fishing Toyota Series presented by ARE. This is stop number 3, day number 3, our final day of competition for this Plains division. This whole division has been presented by Outlaw Ordnance. You see their logo right here on the front of the wind box, down here on the bump table. So a proud sponsor of ours, Outlaw Ordnance. Check them out. They got a real cool, you can see them on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. They're all the time doing stuff. Got some really cool, they do gun engraving, clothing lines, cool stuff. Check them out. Also, our host for this event, two hosts actually, the Sedalia Convention and Visitors Bureau and the Benton County Tourism and Recreation. They were here on day one. They had their tent set up, had all kinds of goodies. They were giving out cold drinks for the anglers as they came off the stage. So thanks for those fine folks presenting this tournament here this week. Been a great week. The weather's been beautiful. The crowd has been great. I want to thank all of you guys for coming out. Well, we got everybody's attention. Everybody's quiet. Warsaw, Missouri, y'all ready to see some fish? Yeah! All right, day one is louder than that with half the people. Warsaw, Missouri, y'all ready to see some fish? That's a little better. We'll get you guys woken up here directly. We got some fireworks coming your way. We got some great storylines that have built up through the week. But before we get the weigh-in started, we got all our top 25 co-anglers in the line. We'll weigh in all the co-anglers first. Up for grabs on the co-angler side, I'll just show you. A brand new Phoenix 518 bass boat powered by 115 Mercury outboard. That boat's valued at $33,500. One of these gentlemen in this line right there is going to take that home this weekend. And before we get started, our staff this week, we got the best staff in the country. It all starts right over here on the left-hand side of the stage. Remy Long and Lisa Guin. They're at the bump station making sure all these fish, all the legal length limits. And right over here, we got Shannon Storms. He's typically out in our Phoenix flag boat, making sure all anglers are checked in on their proper check-in time today. He's going to take the fish off the stage. We're going to slow down. You guys watch the weigh-ins day one, day two, we roll. We're quick. But today, we're going to slow down just a tad. We're going to talk to these guys. We're going to figure out how they caught them, where they caught them, any of their key sponsors. We got lots of friends and family in the crowd. We got them watching on our live stream. So we're going to get to hear all about that. Who else we got? On our release boat, we got Mark Guin, Josh Peck. I think he'll probably be back and forth between the boat and up here with Shannon. And inside the office, they take care of all the computer needs. He's a tournament administrator. A whole lots of stuff going on right behind this wall. We got the live camera, everything on my stage, from the scales, the printer, the monitor, their computers over here, a lot of stuff going on. He's got computers in there. It looks like it's a madhouse in there, but he's got it under control. His name's Taylor Jones. Does a super job. My name's Mark McWaugh. Been his tournament director for this 2022 season. I believe we got it all covered. One more time, Warsaw. Y'all ready? Yeah! All right, let's do it, Randy. Here we are. No particular order. From 11th place to 25th, we're just going to come in random order. We do have our top 10 in the back of that line. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Get some water back on that. I need Dewey Larson. I got ahead of myself. I'm excited today. Give me Dewey Larson, please. We're going to interview our round one leader before we get too far. This is his moment. Just in case he's going to be the final co-angler to weigh in. Dewey, we showed this off a minute ago. This right here is what's up for grabs. Could be going home with you. The Phoenix 518. Good luck to you and congrats, first of all. Dewey is from Fayetteville, Arkansas. He has captured in 2 days of fishing. Everybody knows Truman Lake has been tough this week, but it all pays the same. It all, just the trophies. It's okay. As long as it wasn't the money, right? So 13 pounds, 14 ounces of bass. It's really tight. And second place, Kevin Hessen is 13.8. So you're going to have the final say, Dewey. A great week on Truman Lake, man. What's going on Truman Lake for you?
It's tough out there. I actually come up, refished a couple days. I caught 1 or 2 keepers each day. My partners I fished with, they did about the same. So it's tough. I've thrown everything but the kitchen sink at it. So.
What's your key bait? We got a lot of fishing friends, family in this crowd. If you got one bait going to Truman Lake in the morning, what do we need?
I have no idea.
You got some kind of idea, man. You're in first place.
Yeah, but every day's a little different with these guys. You fish with a different guy each day, and he does a little something different each day, so you just got to change it up. I'd have something to flip with, whether whether it be a creature bait, tube, worm, whatever you want to do, and then probably a top water.
All right, man. Well, this is your moment. You got anybody in this crowd came up from Arkansas or back home watching, getting ready to call the Hogs after a while?
I hope the Hogs do win. No, I don't have nobody in the crowd, but I probably have my wife and a few people at home watching. I want to thank them. I want to thank everybody for all the text, phone calls I got the last couple days. And yeah, let's get this thing going.
Let's do it. We'll see you at the end of the weigh-in line. Good luck again, Dewey. All right, Raymond, now we're ready. I messed up on that, but if that's my worst mess up today, it's going to be a good weigh. So here we go. Now we're ready. We'll see some fish. What kind of damage did we do here to these? I think we're okay. Get the Band-Aids. JP Northcutt going to get us kicked off on the co-angler side. He's out of Grove, Oklahoma. 6 pounds, 4 ounces of bass on day 1. Pump the brakes just a tad on day 2. Go ahead. Pump the brakes on day 2. Still managed 2 pounds, 5 ounces. Put yourself in 19th place. Going into championship Saturday, day 3, has us one more Truman Lake bass at 2 pounds, 5 ounces. Got your 2-day total, 10 pounds, 14 ounces. JP, congrats. A great week. It's a grinder. Man, I like it. We see a lot of tournaments, especially just down the road, Lake of the Ozarks, where it's just 20 pound, 20 pound, 20 pound, 19, 19, 19, 18, 18. But man, a grinder here. It's been fun for me. What about you guys?
Yeah, it's been pretty tough, though. Just grind. I caught my last fish 5 minutes ago before we came away, and so that's how tough it is. I want to special thanks to my family, my mom and dad, and special thanks to Redneck Banks, and special thanks to Men's Scouts. Appreciate it.
All right, man, big round of applause for JP. Payday for you, man. A great week. Going home with a big old fat paycheck here in just a little bit. Hank Goen is next up. He's out of Columbia, Missouri. Went out boat number 23 this morning. Wrangled up 3 pounds, 3 ounces on day 1. A better day 2. Sealed the deal for you, making this day 3 cut with 4 pounds, 9 ounces. Here we are, Hank, day 3. Got us one more bass in the bag. Needs to be a big one to jump into the lead. It's going to weigh 2 pounds, 12 ounces. Hank got you to 10th place right now, 10 pounds, 8 ounces. Man, congrats to you. A great week. How did we catch them this week?
Well, I pretty much threw a buzzbait behind these guys in the morning if I could get close to the bank. So I had some situations to where I couldn't find the bank, and when I didn't, I'd go to the bottom and drag it and shake the head around a little bit. I mean, I drove miles, and I hopped jigs, and I hopped worms, and it just took the right fish at the right time. I'd catch one occasionally, and it's tough out there.
No doubt, man. Enough dragging, hopping, and skipping, eventually one catches
I
you.
ran into one finally.
Ran into one.
It was a long day, and I thought I'd come in here and not have it back and bring the scales.
But you did, and it's payday for you. Who's watching back home? You want to say hey to?
I've got my wife Stacy, Holly, and Jesse, my dad, my mom and dad, and so I've probably got a few more friends out there and say hi to everybody. Thanks for watching.
Good job this week, man. Payday for you. Here's your way tickets. All right. All right, y'all ready for this? Y'all may not be ready for this one. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves is all I can tell you.
Ready?
I don't know. I never know if I'm ready or not for this. Got two. Kit Lueg got a Stillwell, Kansas. On the co-angler side. Now this. Nicholas. Where's Nicholas?
Nicholas, my buddy.
Get him up here, man.
Come up. Come on.
Get him
Get
up
up
here.
here.
Come on, man. This is day 3.
Come on, brother. Get up here.
Help him out, man. That's a big step. How are you, Nicholas?
Good.
Are you bass fishing, Nicholas? I was going to talk to Kit, but I think I'd rather talk to you. Let's weigh these fish, Kit, and we'll talk. You are pretty good? Hang on. I want to hear all about it. Hold your, hit the pause button. We're going to get it on the mic. Hang on. This is going to be good. All right, Kit. Day 1. It's half day. Did not bring us a bass. Didn't hurt your feelings too bad. I watched you over there. You were right over there during the weigh-in. And like, man, day 2, I always say it. Day 2 made for moving. Moving we did. He brought a big bag on day 2. Brought us 9 pounds and an ounce. Got 2 in the bag today. Looking for 4 pounds, 14 ounces. You got 4 pounds, 13 ounces. Kept going to second place with 13, 14. Yep. Hang on, Shannon. You want the picture? Go get one, Kit. There they are, showing them off. Those 2 bass, Kit, have actually got you in second place for the time being. All right, now you can have them, Shannon. No, you ain't leaving yet. Give him those fish. Man, slow down a little bit, kid. It's gonna be okay. All right, man. Day one, a tough day, man. No keepers. Did you ever have a keeper bite just come off?
No, sir. No keepers on the first day. No, I didn't miss any fish either. I just didn't get the bites. My boater got the bites.
And turned it around. You know, you could have just stuck your bottom lip out and said, I'm going home. This place is no good. But no, we stuck it out. Had a big bag on day two. How did we catch on day two, Kip?
Day two was red bug worm, the mag finesse, the big one, the 8-inch, and yeah, and a tube.
Two, Bill Forgotten tube.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. I'd like to thank my boaters, especially Charlie Wire took me out Thursday, and I had Kevin Rogers yesterday. I can't be in the sport without these guys. They're awesome. They take you out. They treat you nice. They get you back safe. It's a fun deal. I love it.
Name of the game, kid. Great to see you, man. As always, here's your weight tickets. Appreciate you bringing your buddy up here, too. It's always fun. Tom Shilly. Next up, on the co-angler side. All right, Tom. He brought 4 pounds, 6 ounces of bass on day one. Upgraded on day two. Managed 5 pounds, 3 ounces. All we need today, Tom, you've done it each day. We'll need another 4 pounds and 6 ounces. You can go from 13th to first. That's a big jump. You got two in the bag, right? Are they 2-pounders? Maybe one of them? We're looking for 4-6. It's close, man. It's a game of ounces throughout the week, man. We got 2 in the bag. Going to weigh 4 pounds, 1 ounce. Going to third place, 13 pounds, 10 ounces, Tom. Congrats, man. A great week for you. Great payday coming your way. Tell us about Truman Lake, man. How you catching them?
This is tough, especially when you're fishing behind these vacuum cleaners. All I did every day is drag plastics on shaky heads and get a bite once in a while. Fortunately, I got a few keeper bites. Like Kip said, I'd like to thank all these boaters. These guys are great. You teach you stuff, they show you stuff, and I've never had a guy that I didn't enjoy being in the boat with. Great bunch of guys. Thank you.
All right, man, we thank you. Here's your weight ticket. Payday for you, man. We'll see you here in just a little bit. Walter Hammond going to be next up. Went out boat number 20 this morning. He's out of Lee's Summit, Missouri. 2.9 on day one. A better day two. We've seen that a few times already today. A better day two. Managed 5 pounds, 15 ounces. Got 1 in the bag today. Needs to be a big one. Needs to be the biggest bass of the week. We know they're out there. We need a 5-7. Your 1 today, Walt, going to weigh 1 pound, 15 ounces. Going to move you to 13th place. Got you to 10-7. Walter, good job, man. Who we got watching in this crowd or back home? I'm going to say hey to.
I'd like to thank my wife. She actually showed up to the weigh-in this time. And family back home watching, and the job site in Ohio that's watching me today. So, and I'd like to thank all the boaters we had this week. They were it's awesome. It's a great run organization. Wish I caught more fish. I caught 4 fish on 4 different baits, and I wouldn't believe on Truman Lake 4 fish would get you to this point in this tournament. But it's tough out there.
Absolutely, man. It's a grinder. We like them that way. We appreciate you being here. Got your weight ticket right there, man. We'll see you in that check line. Moving on to our next co-angler. I don't need the cue to know who this guy is. It's Steve Gregg out of Florida, Missouri. There we go. We got you up there now. 2 pounds, 12 ounces on day one. 4 pounds, 15 ounces on day two. 2 bass in the bag today. Got any 3-pounders?
No.
No 3-pounders. We need 2's the limit. Caught 2 each day? It's pretty much. So we got 2 in the bag today. They're going to weigh 3 pounds, 14 ounces. Steve got you to 8th place right now at 11.9. Man, congrats. A great week. How'd we catch them?
Basically flipping. I caught one on a spinnerbait this afternoon, but other than that, it's all flipping.
All flipping. What are we flipping out there? Jigs or plastics or what?
Just plastics, D-bombs, speeders, that type of
Any particular color seem to be better than the rest?
black and blue, basically.
Great color, man. Anywhere we go. Anybody back home you want to say hey to?
Yeah, you know, I'm blessed with some good people in my life. My wife, Lana, and her family. 7 kids. I name them all, but we ain't got time.
7 kids?
Yeah, the show's not that long. So anyway, I'd like to thank Joey the Crocky Gator and Paul over at Pro Tungsten, Quantum, Dobbins, Rods. You know, I appreciate all you guys. You guys help out. Appreciate it.
You bet, man. Great to see you as always. Got your weight ticket right here. We'll give you a check to go along with that here shortly. Bob Keith out of Dixon, Missouri on the co-angler side, 3-9 on day 1, 5-10 on day 2. We need 412. How many in the bag? 2. Got 2. Pretty easy on Truman Lake to get 2 that weigh 412. Do we have it?
You wasn't out there.
Wasn't out there. I know, I didn't say it was easy. I said it's easy for 2 to weigh 412. You're all over it, man. We got 2 in the bag looking for 412. I got you down at 4 pounds, 9 ounces, Bob, into 3rd place. 13-12, man. Hang on, right here. We ain't going nowhere. Day 3, man, we talk. Yeah, it's y'all's turn to talk instead of mine. Truman Lake, man, we know. It's a grinder, man. What's your number 1 bait out here this week?
Rush on.
Rush Hall. Green pumpkin?
Green pumpkin.
Absolutely, man. Put any chartreuse on the tail? Nope. Straight green pumpkin.
Do you have a chartreuse?
Didn't have any chartreuse. All right, man. Well, who's watching back home? I'm going to say hey to?
Just my wife and probably Roger Fitzpatrick.
Roger Fitzpatrick. Everybody knows Roger. Whew, Bubbles. I like it. Good work, man. I'll see you in that check line. All right, moving on to our next co-angler. Don't have you in the queue, but there we go. Clint Long out of Peculiar, Missouri. Went up boat number 14, 5 pounds, 5 ounces on day 1. A solid day. Backed up just a little bit on day 2, but still managed 4 pounds and an ounce. Got us 1 more today, Clint. Going to weigh 2 pounds, 12 ounces, going to 7th place. 12 pounds, 2 ounces, man. A good week for you, payday. How'd you catch him?
Shaky head.
Shaky head. Green pumpkin?
No. Margarita mutilator.
Margarita mutilator. Say that 3 times fast. Are you going to try? Losing the key fish throughout the week that might have moved you up a spot or 2?
2 fish.
2 fish, all in the same day, or?
I lost 1 solid keeper the first day and broke something big off.
Something big. I saw a bunch of big old carp down here. It might have been a carp. Not a carp. All right, man. Who's watching back home in Peculiar, Missouri? You want to say hey to?
My wife and friends, a few friends probably watching. I just want to thank everybody that's been texting, sending messages, wishing me luck. Got a lot of, like everybody said, boaters down here are great. There's nothing like it. You can't go anywhere and get a guide and have 3 great days on the lake for anywhere close to what we can do.
Toyota Series commercial right there, man. I appreciate it. Grab your weight ticket right there. I'll print you a check here in just a little bit. Walton Hendricks comes sitting. So the co-angler side went out boat number 17 this morning. He resides all the way over in Warsaw, Missouri. How long did it take you to get here this morning?
About 10 minutes.
10-minute drive. 4 pounds and 6 ounces on day 1. 4 pounds, 12 ounces on day 2. Today we need 4 pounds, 13 ounces. Just 1 in the bag. Is it a big one?
No, sir.
Not that big. 15 inches is pretty big around here, as tough as it is. Your 1 bass is 2 pounds and an ounce. Got you to 12th place with 11 pounds, 3 ounces. How'd you catch your fish this week?
Got them on creek water worms, color, and then cake bait, and tubes.
Anybody in this crowd? You're right here in your hometown. You got anybody watching?
My wife.
Your wife came out to the weigh-in. Well, thank you for coming out. Got anybody back home watching on our live feed?
Probably not.
Good not. All right, man. Well, great job this week. We got a great check coming your way. 11 pounds, 3 ounces for your 3 days, man. Steve Duncan came all the way from Amarillo, Texas. Can you be there by in the morning?
No.
As long as George Strait says you can be. George Strait says you can be in Amarillo by morning. So 7 pounds, that was cheesy, wasn't it? I won't do that again. 7.4 on day 1, 2 pounds and an ounce on day 2. We need 1 big one today. You got it? Better than average, looking for 410. This is a good one. Matt, we might want to get a photo of this one. He's looking for a 410. It weighs 4 pounds, 5 ounces, going to 5th place from 15th. Got you to 1310. Pull that fish out. Get you a picture of that one. I'll get Shannon to get us some water in your bag. We'll put it right back in there. All right, hand that back to Shannon right there. We'll talk about that fish. That's for sure the biggest fish we've seen today. A 4 or 5, man. What'd you catch her on?
Caught that catfish 15 minutes ago.
Hey, never
King on Joe.
Never give up, right?
Never give up.
So you went, especially the last minute, got you moved up 10 spots with one fish right there, man. Who's watching back home and say hey to?
I don't think anybody knows I'm here. I'm snuck away from work.
Yeah, somebody knows. It seems to me like anytime you show up for a bass tournament, then you wind up on day 3, they know you're getting some money, so you start getting texts or phone calls. Hey, buddy, getting paid, I see.
My mother knows I'm here. Today's her 90th birthday.
Well, happy birthday, Mom.
She let me have the party a week early, so I can come.
We've celebrated all kinds of birthday parties this week, man. Well, good work, man. We've got 10 spots with one bite today. All right, how many co-anglers we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7. Must have been some zeros out there. Tougher day 3, it looks like. Will Lancet out of Jacksonville, Arkansas. So far, Dewey Larson still on top of the leaderboard. Dewey, where you at?
Back here in the back.
Back here in the back. So far, you're still on top, man. Won't last long, he says. Let's make him have to at least catch one, Will. All right, Will. 4-3 on day 1. 6-3 on day 2. We need 3 pounds, 9 ounces to go from 9th to 1st. How many bass in the bag?
4 fish.
4 fish, and all you need is 3.9. Well, if these 4 fish don't weigh 3.9, we're going to have a talk with our bump guy down here. Because it's 15 inches. New leader. Finally, Dewey, you're going to have one. Let's see how big he's going to have. Your 4 today, Will. All the way from Jacksonville, Arkansas. 7 pounds, 11 ounces, got you up to 18 pounds and 1 ounce, man. Let's see 1 or 2, whatever you want. Got you in the lead by about 4 pounds. Finally, gonna make somebody have to catch one back there, Dewey. All right, drop those back in there. You want to reweigh real quick? We'll get you out. 7-11. It still weighs 7-11. All right. Hey, where you going? It ain't that easy. Not only is it day 3, you just took the lead with 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 or 6 left. If you can escape 1 or 2 of these guys, look what time it is. We got trophies through 5th place. That comes along with a big old check on day 3, man. How'd you catch them today?
I haven't caught a fish on a jig all week, and I caught 3 on a jig today. 1 dragging a shaky head. But,
Tell me about your jig. What color?
just a brown rubber jig.
Brown rubber jig. What do you got on the back of it? What kind of trailer?
Brown rage crawl.
Brown on brown. It's like a crawdad down there crawling around. Caught 3 on it.
Caught 3 on
What about keeper number 5? Did you have another bite today?
it. Not today. I broke one off yesterday, but it's no big deal. Glad to have 4 today.
All right, man. Who's watching back home? This is your moment, man. You may be taking home a brand new Phoenix boat, man. Who's watching?
My fiance, I know my parents are watching. My dad drove up. Also wanted to thank my practice partner, Travis Harriman. We've been here since Saturday. My boaters, Trey McKinney, Kevin Johnston, and BJ Miller. They're all great guys. They put me around some fish. So glad to be where I'm at.
You got the right draws this week and the right practice partner, man. You learned some stuff this week, I guarantee you.
Yeah, sure did.
All right, man. Well, congrats to you. We're going to get rolling. Don't get too far away. We may crown you a champion here in a little bit. Where you go, Will? All right, Troy. You ready?
I'm ready.
Troy Carafa, Racine, Wisconsin co-angler. Big bag on day 1. Puts a big old exclamation point on his 9 pound, 7 ounce catch. Pumped the brakes on day 2 because he knew he could. 1 pound, 13 ounces on day 2. Still secured yourself in 6th spot. So here we are, Troy. The bar has been raised to get to 18-1. To get on top of Will Lancet, we need 6 pounds, 13 ounces. How many bass in the bag for us, Troy?
1 bass.
Needs to be the biggest one of the week, is it?
No.
No? It's a good one.
It's a nice one.
It's a good one. 1 today, Troy. 4 pounds, 4 ounces. How about 2nd place? You want to hold her up and show her off? 4-4. Came all the way from Wisconsin to get it. Not as far as I might have thought. I talked to the Minnesota guys. They said they were only like 8 hours from home. So you got to be somewhere close to that, too. All right, Troy. Congrats, man. First of all, great week. 2nd place right now. 15 pounds, 8 ounces. What's your number 1 bet this week on Truman Lake?
Mostly on a shaky head, and then I caught that big fish on crankbait today.
Crankbait. What about your crankbait? Tell me about it.
It was a B1, balsa B1, chartreuse color. It's like everybody says balsa's the big thing to throw on here, so I grabbed some of my old ones.
Old original balsa B.
Original balsa B.
Wow, that's an oldie.
Yep,
And what color did you say it was?
chartreuse.
You gonna sell it?
Nope.
All right, man. All right. Who's watching back in Wisconsin? You want to say hey to?
Actually, family's in Arizona.
Arizona?
Yep. So hi to my family.
I hope they're watching. Payday for
They
you,
are.
Troy. Good work, man. Got your weight ticket right there. All right, here we go. Scott Hill, come see me. Scott Hill out of St. Louis, Missouri. Fish on the coal angler side. 7 pounds, 1 ounce on day 1. Did not even bring us a bass on day 2, but still escaped. Got into day 3. Got us 1 more bass today. It's going to weigh 3 pounds and 6 ounces, moving you to 20th place for right now with 10 pounds and 7 ounces. Great job this week, man. A tough day 2, man. But your day 1, how'd we catch them?
I call most of them crankbait.
What color?
All different colors, shad pattern mostly, anywhere from square bill to DT60.
So going from on the bank to out a little bit.
Yeah. Everybody was fishing a little bit different, so it's just change up every time. Depending on where we were at.
Absolutely, man. Lose any key fish throughout the week?
No,
Fish clean.
just hard to get them.
Hard to get them, man, but you fish clean. Seems like we always wind up taking a check home. There you go, man. There's your, yes, sir. All right, Tate Brummett. Next up, on the coal angler side, out of Wagoner, Oklahoma, 8 pounds, 5 ounces of bass on day 1. Pumped the brakes just a tad on day 2, but still brought us 3 pounds, 10 ounces on a super tough pond on a tough time of year, man. We need from Tater Brummett. I read on Facebook that was the nickname. I like it. I like nicknames. We need 6 pounds and 2 ounces. We got 2 bass in the bag. Got a 3-pounder in here?
No, I don't.
No 3-pounder. It's going to be hard to get the 6.2 without a 3-pounder. But still, a great week for Tater Brummett. I like it. Going to weigh 4 pounds and an ounce. Tate going to 2nd place with 16 pounds even, man. Moved up a little bit for now. Still got a few to go, man. But congrats, a great week. I think I saw Mom and Dad made the trip.
Yeah, Mom and Dad and my girlfriend somewhere out there.
It's awesome. Did you know they were coming? They surprised you.
They surprised me.
It's awesome, isn't it? What's your number 1 bait on Truman Lake this week?
Berkeley Pit Boss.
Pit Boss, man. What color is it?
Green pumpkin.
Great color, man. Anywhere you go, that green pumpkin Pit Boss will get them. Lose any key fish? Right now, got you in 2nd place, just over 2 pounds out of the lead. If you see a 2-pounder this week that did not come aboard,
I'd never seen one, but I lost 2. I don't know what they were.
if you lost them, they were at least 4 pounders. You know that by now. 6, yeah, even better. 6. All right, man. Well, congrats to you. Great week. Got your weight ticket right there. Huge paycheck coming your way, Tater. Jeffrey Moss. Hang on real quick. Got a piece of trash in there. It's just a leaf. All right, now we're ready. Jeff Moss, Oronogo, Missouri coal angler, 3-12 on day 1. Big bag on day 2, man. Got into day 3 with an 8 pound, 10 ounce catch yesterday. We need 5 pounds, 11 ounces, Jeff. How many in the bag?
Just one.
Just 1. Needs to be a big one. Let's see. It's a solid one. I'll give you 2 pounds, 4 ounces on it. Jeff going to 4th place. Got you to 14-10, man. Good week. How'd we catch him?
Mainly throwing a jig and flipping a Z-crop.
See the awesome logo on the shirt. I know the jig was a crocodile. Just got to know what color it was.
It was a green pumpkin.
Green pumpkin. What size?
3/8.
3/8. What's on the back of it?
On the back of it?
Yeah, Z-crop. You told me that already, didn't you?
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
That's all right.
I'm not a good listener, just not even a very good talker, but I don't listen for sure. So we lose any key fish, got you right now 4th place, got you in line for some hardware. If you lose any fish that could have moved you up a spot or 2.
No, not really. I mean, I fished pretty clean all week. Had a couple fish that like to have gotten out of the brush, but it's if you can't see them, you don't know what they were. So
4 pounders if you don't see them. That's what we just talked about.
I know.
It's a big one if it gets away. All right, man. I know Joey's here with Crockett Gator. Who else we got?
Well, got to thank Joey, Crocker Gator, you and MLF, Richline Motorsports out of Kansas City, Bud's Bait out of Joplin. It's hard to come out here and do this without the great work you guys put in and the great support we have from our sponsors.
We appreciate that, man. We could not be here without the support of you guys, so we can't thank you enough for your support, man. A great week for you. Payday coming your way, man. There's your way ticket. We'll see you in that check line. Thank you. All right, how many more? Coming up. Kevin, that you? All right. Kevin Hessen, 11 pounds and 7 ounces on day 1. A great start. A tougher day 2, man, but you knew it could have been. We just need to coast into day 3. Still managed a 2-pound, 1 ounce bass on day 2. Put yourself in second place going into day 3. So really had a legit shot at winning this Phoenix boat. But to come up here empty-handed, man, it means a lot. There's several of you guys I know that didn't catch one today, but you're here for a reason. What brings you up here today?
Well, first of all, I thought I'd take the day off, you know. So, but no, like I said on day 1, I ended up having to do the wild card division. We had some family problems at home. My mom is in need of a kidney transplant, so it was going to mess up the northern division. So I talked to my wife, and we planned it out to where we could come out to do 2 in essentials. We did Lake Champlain, where we messed up. And there was only one way to get down to Gunnersville, and that was to come here, so we did.
You got you a good finish. Have you done the math? Where we're gonna be okay in those wild card standings?
It'll be close.
It'll be close. The dust is gonna have to settle. We got some fish to weigh still, and still got another event next week.
That's right. You and I get to go to Smallmouth Disney World.
That's right. We're going to Disney World, catch those big St. Lawrence River smallmouth.
Yes, I can't wait. Pretty good up there, so let's go.
All right, man. Prayers to your mom and your family all together. Let's make this official. Let's get you a away ticket. 13-8 going to remain your 3-day total, man. I'll see you in a few days on the old St. Lawrence River. All right. Where's Will? Will made it back. Hang on, Dewey. I just saw him. He was standing back there next to you. Here he comes. I saw him back there. They've already been discussing it. Will Lancet still on top of the leaderboard, 18 pounds and an ounce. Separated you and Dewey Larson. Come over here, Will, on this side. I got me all out of my rhythm here. All right, Dewey. Dewey Larson. 2 Arkansas guys going head to head right here. Jacksonville on my left, Fayetteville on my right. 6 pounds even for Dewey Larson on day 1. 7-14 on day 2. He's gotten a little better each day. Here we are, Dewey, day number 3. We need 4 pounds, 3 ounces. How many's in the bag?
I have 4.
Have 4. 15 inches, 4 bass. How much do they have to weigh, you think? You got the 4.3. How much do you think they're going to weigh?
8.
Thinks they weigh 8. Anything over 4.3, he's the champion. Anything under 4.3, Will Lancet going to take it home. 4 in the bag. Your champion going to be Dewey Larson. 9 pounds, 10 ounces, up to 23/8. Your champion. Hold a couple of fish up right there. We'll say goodbye to you, Will. Great job, man. All right, dude, hand those fish off. We've got some more stuff to present you with. First of all, the brand new Phoenix 518 Pro, powered by 115 Mercury outboard. Give a round of applause for your co-angler champion, Dewey Larson. Getting it done. One more item. That boat's going to disappear over time, but that right there is with you for the rest of your time, man. The hardware, man, that's hard to come by. All right, real quick, we've already spoke before the weigh-in started, and you had probably, I don't know what time it is, a half hour or so to kick it all around. And how we feeling now, man? Brand new Phoenix boat going back to Fayetteville, Arkansas.
I feel good. I really wasn't very nervous. I've been here before and not always pull out the wind, but I was doing good till this morning. My wife sent me a text. Lost my dad about 3 weeks ago. And she said, win one for him.
You got it done. Hold it up one more time, dude. Attaboy. Good work, man. Here's your late tickets. Good work, man. All right, I'm going to take 30 seconds. Get a drink of water. We'll start right back over. Right. Now the fireworks are about to begin. Y'all ready for another one? We're going to do the pros now. We got our top 25 pros in the weigh-in line. Brock Rankemeyer happens to be on top of that leaderboard. We got 3 guys. The top 3 all have 30 and some change. Kyle Schuda, 30 pounds and an ounce. Brad Jelinek, 30 pounds, 5 ounces. And Brock Rinkemeyer, trying to go back to back. He won our Lake of the Ozarks event. Up for it again, going back to back if you can do so. He's got 30 pounds, 11 ounces. I don't want to know anything about what's in your bag for day 3, but day 1, day 2, man, you've been super consistent, man. Solid bags first 2 days. I got to feel like you got them again today, but how we catching them here on Truman Lake?
I'm sticking with the jig and the worm, and believe it or not, I've caught 3 this week on an A-rig.
On an A-rig. I saw some photos. I think it was, it might have been you or one of your guys lifting one over across the bow of the boat on an A-rig. So it looks like it's muddy and doesn't really look like A-rig water, but apparently it is.
I've never thrown one on this lake in my entire life.
I'm starting now.
Started yesterday.
So how many keepers? Not today, but day 1, day 2. Are we going through like numbers of fish, or when we get bit, is it just a quality fish?
The first day I probably had like 12 keepers, and then the second day I had 9, and then today I only had 6.
6 keeper bites on day 3. A lot of times that's good for him because he just got 6 bites, but that's okay. Number don't matter. We figure you got 5. We know that. But what's your how far are we running? What kind of water are we looking at?
We're looking at like right around there.
Right around the corner. So didn't burn the gas this week. Made a lot of casts. Kept the bait wet. It's been a grinder. We've seen it from everybody, but you've done well. This is your moment. Who we got watching in this great crowd? I know every day you guys have had your cheering sections out here, and I know you got folks back watching back home too.
Oh yeah, I'd like to thank my friends and family for showing up and watching back at home. I really appreciate it. It gave me a lot of confidence out there.
I took a little road trip this morning down to Fitz Fishing. I saw Bass and Rob this morning. He was super pumped for you guys. He said we had a watch party yesterday. He told me that's super cool, Rob, and all the guys down there in the tackle store. The trash can was just cram packed full of Bud Light cans. If you can believe that.
I can believe it.
I guarantee you. Well, they were super pumped for you, man. So shout out Bass and Rob, Bass and Bob, all you guys do back there, and I know that means a lot to you guys as well. So anybody besides who you got in the crowd, Bass and Rob, all the crew, who else we got?
And then Pro's Choice Marine for keeping me on the water in my Triton with the old Mercury on it, and Motion Fishing, and that's about it. Friends and family.
All right, we're going to let you go. Good luck to you. See if he can go back to back. Got a lot of stuff going on today. We got maybe a first-time winner, maybe a back-to-back winner. We got top 25 in the points up for grabs. Got top 5 in the points up for grabs. Come on up here. We're going to go ahead and get her started with Zach Kreider. Came all the way from Tunnel Hill, Georgia. Dogs won today, by the way. I mean, surprise, right? 15 pounds of bass on Truman Lake on day 1. Pumped the brakes pretty severely on day 2. It was okay though, still squeaked into that top 25. So here we are, Zach. Day 3, we need 9 pounds, 11 ounces. These weights are stacked, so they're super tight. We got 3 in the bag, they need to weigh 9, 11. You got 3 good ones in here?
I got 3, but they're not gonna weigh that much.
All right, let's see what they weigh. 3 in the bag. Gonna weigh 7 pounds, 1 ounce, Zach, going to 5th place at 28.2. Who's watching back home in Georgia, man, all the way up here in the central part of Missouri?
Yeah, all my family and friends, back home. I'm going to leave here in just a few minutes when I get the boat loaded up and head that way. But my whole goal here was to try to make Guntersville here in a month and a half or so. So I think I did that. Looking forward to that.
Look at the points already. Going to be okay for right now?
Yeah, I'm waiting on you to tally them up so I'll know.
We got another week to go. We got another tournament next week, man. But yeah, your friends, family back home in Georgia, have a safe trip. Payday for you. If you don't hang around, I don't blame you. We'll mail you that check a long ways to Georgia. I get it. Kyle Minke, Lester, Minnesota Pro, had the huge bag on day 1. If you guys don't remember, we got 2 anglers from Minnesota. They set 1 and 2. When the dust settled on day 1, he was in the 2nd place. Part of that, 17 pounds, 5 ounces. Day 2, lost him a little bit, got off of him, maybe beat him up too bad on day 1. We'll hear about that in a minute. But we got 4 more today. Back on track.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I mean, I wish I would have got another bite. It is what it is. I'm happy to have 4. Glad to get the opportunity to fish today. So.
All right, let's weigh them, and we'll talk a little bit more. 4 in the bag for us today, Kyle. Going to weigh 8 pounds, 2 ounces, going to 6th place right now, 27 pounds, 11 ounces, man. Congrats to you. Great week. You're making way from Minnesota, man. We appreciate you and Shooter coming down here and hanging out with us. One of these days we might get one up towards the cross or something. And I know you guys are like that.
Oh, that would be awesome. That would be great to come to Minnesota. I'd love that. But no, we don't mind traveling and coming down here. It's great. Everybody's so nice and accommodations, and got some friends down here now from all the co-anglers we met over the years. And got 2 great co-anglers today and the day before, and yeah, it's been a fun week.
Great week for you guys, man. You guys have learned how to catch these Midwest bass right here. You may want to think about moving south, man. We have a good time down here.
We might have to. My wife would say for sure. So.
Yeah. Think of those arcs, man. Osage Beach, a great area. This is a great area right here, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's watching back home in Minnesota?
Oh, all my friends and family. Want to say hi to my little niece, Luella, my mom and dad, my brothers, and all my friends.
Great job this week, man. Always a pleasure. Got your red ticket right there. All right, Cole Breeden going to be up next. Young angler coming up. We've got all kinds of young anglers in this group right here. Cole Breeden, Eldridge, Missouri Pro, 13 pounds and an ounce on day 1. 8-5 yesterday. So here we are, championship Saturday, Cole. Been a tough week, man, but you've managed. Did you have a limit yesterday?
No, I only had 3 fish yesterday, but they're all good ones, so that snuck me in here today. So
Went out boat number 23 this morning, brought us a day 3 limit, looking for 9-6 to go from 23rd to 1st. New leader, 9 pounds, 15 ounces up to 31.5. Cole, let's see one of them. There's at least one good one in there. Went all the way from the back of the pack to the top of the leaderboard, just like that. There we go. That's how you get it done on day 3. Limits. And a couple of key fish, just like those 2. All right, man. I know you got a lot of friends, family. You want to talk about you? They're watching on live. Maybe even have some in this great crowd.
yeah, my parents came today, so thank them for coming. You know, it's always fun. I usually don't get to fish here a whole lot. You know, I only live an hour and a half away, but there's not a lot of big tournaments like this. But it's fun. It's fun to fish tournaments that aren't Lake Ozarks and Table Rock and stuff. So it was a fun week.
It's a grinder, man. I've had a good time this week. You know, we go to Ozarks or Grand or whatever, and it's just a huge bag after huge bag after huge bag. It's interesting when it's grinding.
Yeah, I like the tough tournaments. They're easier to do good in. You know, I like to stick a spinning rod in my hand and fish a lot of isolated pieces of cover. You know, I was around a lot of fish, like a lot of these guys were. They're sharing a lot of stuff. They're getting educated. You know, all of us guys fishing it. So it was a fun week, though.
Congrats to you, man. A great week. Got your way ticket right here. Got a great paycheck coming your way. Cole Breeden. Good work, my man. New leader right now at 31 pounds, 5 ounces. Josh Shirley. Next up on the pro side out of Cabot, Arkansas. Co-angler winner, we just saw him come from Arkansas, Fayetteville, Arkansas. And here we are on the Cabot, Arkansas Pro, 11-9 on day 1, 10-10 yesterday. How many we got, Josh?
Got 5.
Got 5. That's what we came for. 5 all 3 days, right? 4 on which day? First day. Left 1 out there. We still got 5 on day 3, looking for 9-2. We can go from 22nd to 1st, and we did it. New leader, 9 pounds, 13 ounces, got you to 32 pounds. Even good work, Josh Shirley. Number 1 bait, Truman Lake for you this week. Cinco, green pumpkin. Black and blue, still a great color. Lose that on day 1. Come in with the 4 bass bag. Did you lose that 5th keeper? Never had it. 4 bites, put them all in the boat. Went out day 2, got the limit. All on the Cinco.
All on Cinco and TRD.
All right, man. Staring at it, man. Putting those electronics to work. How many keepers today for you? Just the 5?
Just the 5.
Just 5. Magic number was 5, man. Who's watching back home in Cabot?
My family, and they're ready for me to come home.
I made a Facebook post earlier. Word on the street was pretty early this morning. Our boy Hunter had a big bag, so I'm sure we got a lot of Arkansas folks tuning in right now, so they're cheering for you as well.
They are, but they better look out for my man.
Look out for Hunter today, man. Going to be a good show, man. Congrats to you. Great week. Got your way ticket right there. Here we go. Krista Gino, next up on the pro side out of Dallas, Texas, where they say everything's bigger. This guy's a Rayburn hammer, man. They got him down there. But we came up here this week to Missouri, showed that we can catch him up here too. Grass, no grass, it don't matter. This guy can catch him. 12-14 on day 1, 9-5 yesterday. We need Chris DeGino, 9 pounds, 13 ounces. How many bass?
There are only 2, and they are not bigger like everything else in Texas.
We need 2 Rayburn size ones to get to 913. But unfortunately, they're Truman size, so they're going to weigh 4 pounds, 2 ounces. And we got you to 26.5 in 11th place, Chris. Good job this week, a top 25 cut with this group, man. You know these guys, you fish against them. Some hammers here for this Ozark area.
Yeah, this was fun to come up. You know, fishing the Plains Division, first time seeing these lakes up here, so I'm happy with it. I made the top 10 at Lake the Ozarks and made the cut here, so you can't really complain about that.
You've got to be looking at the Toyota Series Championship then with those 2 good finishes.
Well, I had a bomb at Grand, which I love Grand and bomb there, but either way, through the wild card I will. I got 14th at Texoma, so.
Sweet, a great year, man.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Anybody watching back home in Dallas, Texas?
My wife, friends, family. Can't wait to see my little boy and my daughter there.
Awesome, man. We'll see you at Lake Guntersville first week of November. Somebody's going to win $200,000 at that no entry fee Toyota Series Championship.